Hi there, and welcome to my tutorial on how to make a productivity planner in Google Sheets. With this template, you can select the year and month, add monthly tasks and notes, add weekly tasks, manage your to-do list, and even view a small mini calendar that updates automatically. It's a really cool spreadsheet and a fun build as well. But if you don't want to spend the time making it, you can get your copy via the link I left in the description. That being said, let's get to it. Starting with a blank Google Sheets spreadsheet, click in this box, which is called the name box. Type in 45:1000 and press enter. This will select rows 45 through 1000, and with these rows selected, right-click on the row headers and delete the rows. Click in the name box again. Type in A:Z and press enter. Right-click, resize columns, set the size to 35, and click OK. Then select columns A through K, right-click, and insert columns to the right. Click in the name box again, type in 1:44 and press enter. Right-click, resize rows, change the size to 30, and click OK. Then click the Fill Color button here and change the color to light gray 3. Also, change the vertical alignment to middle. Next, select column B, right-click, resize column, change the size to 210, and click OK. Finally, turn off the grid lines by going to View, Show, uncheck Grid Lines. Okie dokie, that does it for the worksheet structure. So now let's build the tables. Start by selecting the range B2 through C8. Click the Borders button here, change the color to gray, and click this button to apply all borders. Then click the Fill Color button and click Reset. Select B2 through C2. Click this button to merge the cells into one. Change the fill color to light blue 3. Bold the font and type in month. Then select C3 through C8 and go to Insert, Checkbox. Next, select E2 through S8. Go to Borders, apply all borders, reset the fill color, then select E2 through S2, merge the cells, and use the fill handle to copy the merged cells down to row 8. Select the top cell, bold the font, change the fill color to light yellow 3, and type in Notes. Next, select B10 through C16, go to Borders, apply all borders, reset the fill color, select B10 through C10, merge the cells, set the fill color to light green 3, bold the font, and type in Week 1. Then select C11 through C16 and go to Insert, Checkbox. Awesome. Next, select E10 through K16. Go to Borders, apply all borders. Reset the fill color, then select E10 through K10, merge the cells, set the fill color to light green 3, bold the font, and type in Week 2. Then select E11 through J11, merge the cells, and use the fill handle to copy the merged cell down to row 16. Then select K11 through K16 and go to Insert, Checkbox. Now select the entire week 2 table, copy the range, select cell M10, paste, select U10, paste, select AC10, and paste. Then change the weeks to week 3, week 4, and week 5. Okie dokie. Now for the to-do list table. Select the range B18 through S28. Then go to Borders, apply all borders, and reset the fill color. Then select B18 through H18, merge the cells, and then use the fill handle to copy the merged cell down to row 28. Next, select I18 through L18, merge the cells, use the fill handle to copy the cell down to row 28, select M18 through P18, merge the cells, use the fill handle to copy the cell down to row 28, select Q18 through S18, merge the cells, and use the fill handle to copy the cell down to row 28. Next, select the top row of the table, bold the font, set the fill color to light purple 3, then click the Borders button, click this to remove the borders, then click this to apply outside borders. After that, type in to-do list, due date, time, and status. Then select the cells under status and go to Insert, Checkbox. Finally, select the 3 columns on the right and change the horizontal alignment to center. Fantastic. At this point, go ahead and type in a few sample tasks like so. And mark 1 or 2 of them as complete. Then, to finish the table, select the cells under due date. Click the More Formats button up here and select Custom Date and Time. Clear the contents in this box here. And then use the down arrow to create a custom date format that works for you. Personally, I like to add the month as an abbreviation, then a space, then the day with a leading 0, comma, space, and finally the year with all 4 digits. Once you're done, click Apply, and that does it for the to-do list table. Now let's create the boxes that will count up the number of to-do items that we've completed and the number of items that are still left to be done. Start by selecting the range U18 through AA22. Change the horizontal alignment to center. Then go to Borders, apply all borders, and reset the fill color. Then select U18 through AA19. Merge the cells. Change the fill color to light purple 3. Bold the font. Increase the font size to 14. And type in to do. Next, select U20 through AA22. Merge the cells. Bold the font. And increase the font size to 24. Then select the entire box, copy the range, select cell U24, paste, and change to do to complete. Now for the formulas. Select the cell under to do and enter the following: equals countifs function B19 through B28, next argument, quote, less than, greater than, quote, next argument, Q19 through Q28, next argument, false, close parentheses, and press enter. This formula simply counts the rows that have both a task written under the to-do list and an empty checkbox. As a result, this gives you a count of the tasks that you still have to do. That being said, go ahead and select the formula text in the formula bar and copy it. Then select the cell under Complete, place your cursor in the formula bar, and paste the formula text. Change false to true and press enter. This formula works just like the other one, except that it counts only those tasks that are marked as done. Awesome. Our next order of business will be to make the year and month selections on top. But before we do, we need to make a month list. Select cell B32, reset the fill color, type in Jan, then use the fill handle to expand the month list down to cell B43. From here, move up to the top of the worksheet, select the range U2 through AA8, change the horizontal alignment to center, go to Borders, apply all borders, and reset the fill color. Select U2 through AA3, merge the cells, set the fill color to light gray 1, bold the font, increase the font size to 14, and type in year. Then select U4 through AA8, merge the cells, bold the font, increase the font size to 24, and type in 2025 or whatever the current year happens to be. Then select the entire box, copy, select cell AC2, paste, change year to month, and clear the contents below. Now, with this cell still selected, go to Insert, Drop Down. Under Criteria, select Drop Down from a range. Then, for the range, select the month list that you created below and click OK. Then, under Advanced Options, change the display style to plain text and click Done. You can then select the current month like so. Fantastic. We are almost done. All that's left now is the mini calendar below. But first, we need a few more helper cells. So move down to the bottom of the worksheet. Select cell B30 and reset the fill color. Then type in the following formula. Equals date function U4, next argument, xmatch function AC4, next argument, B32 through B43, close parentheses, next argument 1, close parentheses, and press enter. This formula gives you the first day of the selected month and year. And now I want you to select cells E30 through H30, merge the cells, and reset the fill color. Then use the fill handle to copy the cell down one row. Now in the top cell, add the following formula. Equals month function B30, close parentheses, and press enter. This gives you the month number of the date in cell B30. In the cell below, type in this formula. Equals B30 minus weekday function B30, next argument 1, close parentheses, plus 1. This formula calculates the date of the Sunday that is part of the first week of the selected month. Now, if you want your weeks to start on Monday instead of Sunday, then update this formula by changing the 1 inside of the weekday function to a 2. Either way, once you have it working, you are ready for the calendar. Select the range AC21 through AI28. Change the horizontal alignment to center. Go to Borders, apply all borders, reset the fill color, and bold the font. Then select AC21 through AI21, merge the cells, change the fill color to light gray 1, and type in the following formula. Equals AC4 ampersand, quote, space, quote, ampersand, U4, and press enter. Next, select AC22 through AI22. Set the fill color to light blue 3. Select AC22. Type in SU, then M, TU, W, TH, F, and SA. Then select cell AC23 and enter the following formula. Equals sequence function 6, next argument 7, next argument E31. Close parentheses and press enter. This will give you what appears to be a series of random numbers, but don't worry, select all of the random numbers, then click the More Formats button here, and select Custom Date and Time. Clear the contents in the box on top, and then add the day element like so, and click Apply. Awesome. All that's left now is some conditional formatting to gray out those dates that are not part of the current month, and to also highlight the current date. Select the range of dates, and go to Format, Conditional Formatting. Under Format Cells If, select Custom Formula Is, and for the formula, enter equals month function AC23, close parentheses, less than, greater than, $E, $30, and that's the formula. Notice that the first reference points to the first date in our list, and the second reference points to the formula result in cell E30. And I point this out because if things are different in your spreadsheet, be sure to update these references accordingly. That being said, once you have the formula correct, set the fill color to light gray 3, set the font color to gray, and click Done. Next, click Add Another Rule. Under Format Cells If, select Date Is, and make sure that this says today. Change the fill color to light yellow 3, and click Done. Awesome. All that's left now is today's date. Select the range AC18 through AI19. Change the horizontal alignment to center. Go to Borders, apply all borders, reset the fill color, and bold the font. Then select AC18 through AI18, merge the cells, change the fill color to light yellow 3, and type in today. Then select AC19 through AI19, merge the cells, and type in the following formula. Equals today function, close parentheses, and press enter. Finally, select the date, go to More Date Formats, select the custom date format that you created earlier, and for the last and final touch, Select rows 30 through 43, right-click, hide. And just like that, you are finished with your month productivity planner in Google Sheets. Awesome, awesome job. You should be very proud of completing this project. You did absolutely amazing. Also, thank you so much for watching, and like this video if you had a good time. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and until next time, I will see you again soon in the next Spreadsheet Life video.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope